Now, once again, we are one day closer to the launch of Palworld in January. So that, of course, means we have another Paldeck to cover. Last time we covered my personal favorite so far, Incineram. Now we're going to be moving on to Paldeck number 6, Mammorest. Now, Incineram, it was my favorite so far, but will Mammorest take that position? Well, let's find out and do what we always do here. Let's watch the trailer all the way through, then go and break it down scene by scene. So, let's do this. Oh, he is a beast. Oh, with the ground slam as well. Oh, we're coming in with Incineram, my current favorite. Boom, boom, boom. Hits him with those triple fireballs. Oh, he is huge. What's that green thing? Okay, all right. What is happening here? Oh, he's on fire. You can actually dodge roll the slam. That was very cool. Relaxaurus coming in, hitting with the water bomb, and then hitting him with the missile turret. Ready for the capture. Oh, a wind tornado came in there. We got the capture. And he's just ramming them. Okay. You guys are... Okay, alright, that was unnecessary. What a beast. Okay, now a lot happened there. Exactly what I expected from a pal that large, but let's go through and break it down because there was some very interesting things in there that I didn't quite catch the first time through. So starting off, we can see that he is a beast and has that ground slam, which appears to be very useful. So, comes in with a charge, has to get a bit closer here. Incineram not doing any damage at all. Similar to the Incineram in the last video, the damage didn't do much. This time, Incineram is barely doing anything to Mammorest, purely because he's just such a big beast. But one thing that happens here is this green thing. What is the green thing? Is that gaining health? Is it some sort... I don't know. I can't work out what that's doing. Perhaps it's siphoning health? We don't have total health numbers to know if that's what it's doing. And here we can see that the Incineram has actually set him on fire. So here, the fire is still on the Mammorest. He then hits that ground slam, which we hit the filthy dodge over. Very similar to Craftopia. Hits the dive over, brings out Relaxaurus, hits Mammorest with the water cannon, and then follows up with the missile turret to finish him off. Now, as we dismount the Relaxaurus here, we can see that we actually land on his head. Now, this may seem like a very unnecessary detail, but this just shows that we don't teleport off of the pals and end up next to them. We do actually just hop off their back. Now, this may prove to be absolutely useless, but it is good to know that that's the route they took with the animation. But cooking up the Mammorest here, hops off so we can get that capture in, but you can just see before we get the capture that Mammorest actually sends off wind tornado things. We'll see them as we hit the dismount. They appear on the right hand side right there. So we can see that the two attacks that Mammorest has so far is those tornado things and the ground slam. So once we capture this Mammorest, boom, he then has a very useful, just absolute demolishes pals by charging into them, runs them over. Now, I'm not sure if pals are going to be grouped up this much, but in scenarios where they are, you could just run up, hit the kaboom, and farm that XP, because look at the damage numbers on that. Boom! 5,000, 6,500, 7,500. Oh my god, what a beast. Cooked. Alright, now what do we have going on here? We now seem to have lost the Jolt Hog from the previous videos, but we can see ourselves mining down here with the help of Mammorest. We've got a Relaxaurus still doing the crops back here, and we have Incineram building what seems to be a furnace in the back. So very interesting. So my main takeaways from this is that Mammorest is just large, lots of health, not the greatest attacks from what we can see here, not compared to some of the longer range attacks that we've seen in some of the other pals, but the health was incredible. You're not going to get that health down easily. Now I'm wondering with this bit here if this is a bit of a sign that the best way to be able to fight this POW is to use a variety of POWs with different effects. So you're going to set him on fire, let that cook, bring out a water POW as well, get a water cannon in there, just do a range of different things because that even manages to push him back. That water cannon is so powerful that it does actually manage to move a Mammorest. Do you realize how powerful that's got to be to move this big dude? But then we're going to hit him with those missile turrets to finish that health off. As we go into this next part, we actually get a little bit of a look at the movement speed. He's pretty slow. He's pretty slow, but could be a cool traveling POW, especially if he does have that amount of health where you might encounter other POWs. They might be aggro to you, but this dude just has so much health that you're just like, yeah, keep chasing me, pal. But awesome to get a good look at the furnace there as well. That's great to see. The last time we got to see a couple of the workbenches, so we are slowly getting a little bit more information as we proceed through these Paldex, and hopefully we should be able to form that bigger picture ready for the launch. Now Mammorest didn't take my top spot. Incineram is still my favorite that has been shown. What is our next Paldeck? Lamble. Oh, I've been intrigued to see the Lamble. Another one of the most iconic POWs so far is up next. Now, December is flying by, and in January, Palworld will launch. So we do have the Palworld chats set up in the Discord. So be sure to join, come and have a chat, get the hype going, ready for this game. You know I'm going to cover every aspect of it, just like I do in Craftopia. I'll drop the guides, I'll drop the information, I'll drop the updates, I'll do everything like I did with Craftopia because, I mean, it's going to be game of the year. But for now, I'm on to the next Paldeck. Peace!